Hey guys, it's your boy Lobro, back here again with another video. Now, today I'm going to be explaining on how to study for tests because we're in December right now. It's the beginning of December, and I want to show you guys on how to study for tests. So the first step to study for a test is you have to complete a study guide. Usually your teachers would hand out a study guide before they give you the test. That way they can get you prepared for what's about to be on the test. It's usually people study for finals. I notice people don't usually study for the tests that the teachers give them, like a quiz or just a test after a unit. But you guys should really study for a final because this can actually boost up your grade if you guys are failing, or keep your grade the same if you guys are like at an A or a B. Step number 2 is that you have to complete this study guide. You're not gonna just be getting the study guide and not do anything. That's not going to prepare you for anything. If you just get the study guide and go over the questions and you don't write them down, how are you going to study? You're not, because obviously you do not have the answer written out. So if you show up to class and you take the final unprepared, how the hell are you going to pass it? You don't, unless you're smart enough, but commonly you don't usually pass a test like that. Okay guys, what I'm gonna explain here is, you probably will not believe me, but you guys have to believe me on this one. You gotta trust me on this one. If you guys chew gum while you're studying for a test, and then you later on take the test in the future, and you chew the same flavor, it can help you remember what was on your study guide, and you can also have higher chances of scoring very good on the test. I know this might not be believable, but you guys should actually believe this because it can actually help you. Okay, step number 3. You guys need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are gonna pass this test. You need to believe that you're ready, that you're prepared, that you know all the answers. Because a lot of times I see this in class, and I actually hear it in class, that people say, I'm not prepared for this, I'm gonna fail, I don't have what it takes to pass this. Guys, you need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you say that I'm gonna fail, it's gonna happen. You're gonna fail if you don't believe in yourself. It's the most important thing that you have to do. Step number 4, you have to have your schedule planned out. And this is actually important and something that you really shouldn't forget. Like, let's say I have a chemistry test on Thursday, and I got a geometry test on Wednesday. I would start studying for the geometry test first before you study for the chemistry test. Even if you're not very good at chemistry, I highly recommend you to start the tests that will be coming first, and then leave the ones that will happen in the future for last. And what you want to do is you want to have it planned out, and you need to know the schedule inside and out. And in order for you to do this, you have to tell your teachers when is this test gonna happen, what day, and what time, and what parts to study. It's gonna make a huge difference if you don't do any of this. Step number 5, some teachers, and this is kind of rare, but because teachers want you to learn and they expect you to learn, that's why they have the tests planned out. But anyways, going back to step number 5, some teachers are actually nice enough to give you a little flashcard that you can actually use on the test, like a little example card. I recommend using something that you do not know inside and out on the test, because if you use something that you know on the card and then you find something that you don't know, you're not gonna do well. You're gonna have a hard time. So that's why I would recommend using something that you don't know on the card rather than using something that you know in and out on the card. Usually you should write small and clear. That way you can have enough room when you're using your little flashcard, because you may have another thing that you don't know for sure, and you want to use that on the test. You want to have anything as much as possible on the card that you don't know. Step number 6 is is sleeping. You guys have to get enough sleep before the final. That way you can be calm, relaxed, and because I just heard that if you're very tired when sleeping, you don't really do that well, so you need to get enough sleep. Like, I would recommend going to bed about like 8 or 9, and then that way you could get enough sleep for the test, because a lot of teenagers would like to stay up till like midnight or past midnight for the final, and that's not healthy, because an average amount of time a teenager should get sleeping is about 8 to 9 hours. I think. I don't know for sure. It might be a little longer. And last but least, the 7th step, and that is eating a well-balanced breakfast. You guys have to have breakfast before the final. That way you can get some food into your system, because you guys wouldn't want to go to school and take a test hungry. Oh, and guys, and I also would recommend bringing your own water, so that way you guys can stay hydrated, because normally when you go and take the test, you cannot step out in the hallways. That's usually like what happens. So if you guys are like dehydrated and want to go get a drink of water from the water fountains, usually they won't let you, and I've actually had that happen. So just to keep you guys aware, I would highly recommend for you guys to like bring your own water and stay hydrated. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So if you guys like this video and you find this video to be useful, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, and guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And just to let you guys know, if you guys are new to the channel, I do not usually do these kind of videos. I mostly do vlogs and gaming. But yeah, just leave a like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications. And other than that, I will see you guys for next video. Peace.